Freezing to death, we do not scheme. Starving to death, we do not beg. Dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, we do not change. We do not change, yet accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our three great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies, our basic duty. We rectify our lives to fill the Sangha's role. In counter specific matters, we understand the principles. Understand the principles we apply in specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the patriarch's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy? Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself, do I eat only one meal a day? Ask myself, do I always wear my precept sash? These form traditions of the sage, the city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. Incense in the sense now is burning. All the Dharma realm receive the fragrance. Siva of Buddhas, all in heavenly sweetness. Replace, O spiritual cloud of Piriya, art sincere, tension does fulfill. As all Buddhas right now show their perfect body, I Namo says Glaugen Apiaibo Bodhisattva Aima Sattva Namo Sat Glaugen Apiaibo Bodhisattva Aima Sattva Namo Sat Glaugen Apiaibo Bodhisattva Aima
Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus I've heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying at the Jeta Grove Yandapantika Sparka Shravasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered with him, all of them eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamagdayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatayana, Mahakashtila, Revata Shuddhipantaka, Nanda Ananda, Rahula Gavampati, Pindala Bratavaja, Kaladayan Mahakapina, Vakula Aniruddha. The Bodhisattva Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Ajita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nityukta, and so forth, together with Shakra chief among devas, as well as multitudes from the heavens. Just then the Buddha spoke to Elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there is a land called Utmost Happiness. In that land at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is this land called Utmost Happiness? The beings of this land never suffer. They are always happy. And so this land is called Utmost Happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees. All of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, too, this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the pools in this land are made of the 7 treasures, and filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each is surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, vitury, and crystal. There are pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vitury, crystal, grand clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as carriage wheels fill these pools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. And the white flowers shine with white light. They're all wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in the Buddha land there's always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, a rain of celestial mandarava flowers falls. Early in the morning, beings in this land gather the wondrous flowers in the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime, they return, eat their meal, and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, There are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, calavicas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day, these birds sing in elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, and the Noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear these birds sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say that these birds have been born to do their misdeeds, and why in that land the 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha raised these birds by transformation, so the Dharma can be widely heard. Shariputra, in that Buddha land a gentle breeze blows on rows of jewel trees and jewel nets, making wondrous sounds, as if hundreds of thousands of musical instruments were played in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is the Buddha named Amitabha? The Buddha's boundless light shines on all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That is why he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life and the lives of the beings of his land last through infinitely many asamkhya kalpas. That is why this Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, there are infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All of them are hearts. Their numbers are beyond counting. The bodhisattvas in the assembly also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha land is adorned with its fine qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness, will never retreat on the path of awakening. Many will become Buddhas in their next life. Their numbers are beyond counting, and one can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and incalculable. Shariputra, beings who hear of this should vow to be born there, and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and women who hear about Buddha Amitabha should always hold his name with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's minds will be clear, and they'll be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I have seen these good results, I want you to know about them. All who hear what I said should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, this is now praised the inconceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the worlds to these there are Buddha Kshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha Great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land. shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-word system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praising the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasured hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds above, there Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of sala trees, Buddha jewel flower of virtue, Buddha revealing all meanings, and Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion-world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this sutra called protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect and keep in mind Any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, who hears the names of all these Buddhas, they will never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all of you should believe and accept my words, what all other Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people already made the vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, or who are now making that vow, or who will make that vow, all are certain to never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, are now being born, have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and good women who have faith, should make the vow, I'll be born in that land. Shariputra, just as now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world, in the evil time of the 5 trivialities, the triviality of the Kalpa, the triviality of wrong views, the triviality of afflictions, the triviality of living beings, the triviality of lifespans. Amid all these, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for the sake of living beings, he explained this teaching, which beings in the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that during the evil time of the 5 trivialities, I have done what is hard to do. I have realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for all beings I have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha had finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, as well as the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed. And of the sutra of the Buddha's teachings on Amitabha. Namo Mami Dombo Yendo no Jendo Yendo Nienda Amiri Dobo Amiri Doji Dambo Amiri Dobi Jalan Di Amiri Dobi Jalan Jemini Jejeno Jido Jai Zambo Namo Ami Dombo Yendo no Jendo Yendo Nienda Amiri Dobo Amiri doji dambo vi amiri dobi jalandi amiri dobi jalando jemiri jejano jido jai zambo namo ami dombo yedo doji do yendo ni yenda amiri dobo amiri doji dambo vi amiri dobi jalandi amiri dobi jalando jemiri jejano jido jai zambo Mokshan offering. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times, contemplate the Dharma. All things are created from mind, wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind, wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Angela Diaz Ambo. Angela Diaz Ambo. Angela Diaz Ambo. Namo Mumbo Diri Jai Dari Danda Yedoye. Namo Mumbo Diri Jai Dari Danda Yedoye. Namo Bodhi Jai Dori Nando Yedoye Sandola Jedo Zambu Sandola Jedo Zambu Sandola Jedo Zambu Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra of the Great Expanded Teachings. Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra of the Great Expanded Teachings. Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra, the Great Expanded Teachings. Namo Buddhas of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, gradually. Namo Restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vanananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, graduating.
Namo Restore Bodhisattva,
Sattva, who rescues those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vanananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the Ten Direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all.
Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, gradually. Namo Restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those in life and death. Namo Honor Vanananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, under as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, under teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honor as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, under us the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. We've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Buddhist karma done by body, speech, and mind. Prudent craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Buddhists now repented all of this. Sentient beings, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Prudent craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Sentient beings now repented all of this. Lonely spirits, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Prudent craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Lonely spirits now repented all of this. Countless beings I now vow to save. Limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to save. Limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to save.
Limitless
Afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize.
beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. Ambalam moling doni zambo. Ambalam moling doni zambo. Ambalam moling doni zambo. Anaru raji zambo. Anaru raji zambo. Anaru raji zambo. Ambumbu diri jedori dando yedoye. Ambumbu diri jedori dando yedoye. Ambumbu diri jedori dando yedoye. Ansan meye zadoan. Ansan meye zadoan. Ansan meye zadoan. Namo Zavadando Yedo Varudadi Ansambalai Sambalayo. Namo Zavadando Yedo Varudadi Ansambalai Sambalayo. Namo Zavadando Yedo Varudadi Ansambalai Sambalayo. Namo Zulumoye Nando Yedo Yedo Anzolo. Bolai zulu zambo. Namo zulu moye dando yedo yeda tuta zulu zulu. Bolai zulu zambo. Namo zulu moye dando yedo yeda tuta zulu zulu. Bolai zulu zambo. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow.
Namo Sanmando
Modona Naua, Namo Zamando, Modona Naua, Namo Zamando, Modona Naua, Namo Many Judan Dagada, Namo Birla Judan Dagada, Namo Wonders from the Dagada, Namo Vast Expensive from the Dagada, Namo Far from Fear Dagada, Namo Sweet Dear King Dagada,
Namo Amitabha Takata
Namo Many Judan Dagada, Namo Birla Judan Dagata, Namo Wonders from the Dagada, Namo Vast Expensive from the Dagada, Namo Far from Fear Dagada, Namo Sweet Dear King Dagada, Namo Amitabha Dagada, Namo Many Judan Dagada, Namo Birla Judan Dagada, Namo Wonders from the Dagada, Namo Vast Expensive from the Dagada, Namo Far from Fear Dagada, Namo Sweet Dear King Dagada, Namo Amitabha Dagada. May these mantras bless the spirit Dharma food,
giving to all Buddhists many as the Genji sense.
may they be content, renouncing all degrees, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bring thee for the
Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing and suppressed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all Buddhist sufferings of Dharma food. May these mantras bless these gifts of Dharma food, given to all sentient beings, many as the Genji sent. May they be content, renouncing all degrees, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing and suppress awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma food. May these mantras bless these droplets of sweet dew, given to all holy spirits, many as the Genji sent. May they be content, renouncing all degrees, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing and suppress awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all holy spirits offerings of
faithful Buddhists.
We now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarter soul of faithful Buddhists share. We now dedicate this merit
To all beings everywhere, giving food to faithful Buddhists, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to sentient beings, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters all lonely spirits share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to lonely spirits, so you realize Buddhahood. Amuliling Zambo, Amuliling Zambo, Amuliling Zambo, Anyenan Zanboa, Pajalai Hong, Anyenan Zanboa, Pajalai Hong, Anyenan Zanboa, Pajalai Hong. The heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, he eliminated the 5 skandhas and saw they are empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics.
They are not produced,
Not destroyed, not defiled, not pure. They neither increase nor diminish. Therefore, in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sight, sound, smells, taste, objects of touch, or dharmas. No fear the eyes, and including no feel of mind consciousness. And no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including all age and death, or ending of all age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way, and no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, who runs on Prajnaparamita, is and being his mind. Because there is no impediment, he is not afraid, and he leaves destroyed dream thinking far behind, ultimately nirvana. All Buddhas of the 3 periods of time attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, who runs on Prajnaparamita. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, the supreme mantra, an unequal mantra, can remove all suffering and genuine not false. That is why the mantra of Prajnaparamita was spoken. Recite like this. Gate gate paragate parasam gate bodhisvaha. And know the heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. Namo Amitabha.
Dambo yendo no yendo yendo di yendo amiri bobi amiri do jidambo amiri do bijalandi amiri do bijalando jemiri jejeno jido jari zombo Namo Amitabha yendo do yendo yendo di yendo amiri do bobi amiri do jidambo bi
Amiri do
Bijalandi amiri do bijalando jemiri jejeno jiro jari zambu Namo Amitabha yendo do
Jido
jendo
Itari
Amirido bovi, amirido sidan bovi, amirido bijalandi, amirido bijalando, cemini ceceno jiro jarizo.
May all the four
Kinds of beings reach the jewel land, and the beings of all three realms be born from lotus blooms. May all the myriad ghosts attain the threefold worthiness, and the countless angel ones ascend the 10 crowns.
Amitabha's
Body is the color of gold, the splendor of his hallmark has no beard. The line of his brow shines round 100 worlds. White as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas.
His
48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha.
Namo Amito.
Namo Amido. 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 Namo Amido.
Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. Namo Amido. 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 Amido.
Bowing respect to the Venerable Master. Concludes our evening ceremony. Wish you all good rest of the evening, a good night. Tomorrow we start again at 5 a.m. We're streaming a morning ceremony. If you wish, you can even join in person, celebration of Chinese New Year. We start at 9 a.m., but also we provide the streaming of this event from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Wish you can join us. Happy New Year. Amitabha.